Hey there guys, we're back with a new review. Just found this in the old NSLC yesterday. Belhaven Best, beautifully balanced honey colored ale. Okay, and this is actually in a widget can draught. It's the draft version basically. So it's in a widget can to give it that nice foamy head, nice smooth, creamy texture, and well, that's the idea anyway. We'll see if that actually holds true. I've had Belhaven IPA, Twisted Thistle IPA. I guess it's more of a traditional, well, not traditional, but more of a standard version of what passes for an IPA these days in the UK. And not exactly what I was expecting to be a traditional, you know, my idea of what an IPA is, but I quite liked it though. It was a nice little session pale ale, basically. This is higher in alcohol than what they list on Beer Advocate. Apparently the domestic version is 3.9%. This is 4.8% ABV. I don't know if the Beer Advocate information is outdated or what, but or if they just really amped the alcohol up. Basically a full point, just for their export version. But anyway, we're gonna try it out. This is basically supposed to be a English session bitter, so we're gonna give it a shot and see how it goes. And I'm gonna use my new glass. I think Chad has one like this. My brother had one of these, and I got jealous, so I went and bought my own. So yeah, we're going to get right into it. Okay, we're back with Belhaven Best. As you can see, I poured it. Didn't quite have the cascading effect you get with the Guinness widget can or the Boddingtons one. It was more of a swirling kind of small bubble kind of thing going up. It wasn't the just basically straight up and down kind of cascading thing, right? So that's the head there. Actually, that looks more like a real, like an actual draft bitter kind of head. It doesn't look as uniform and artificial as like the Guinness head does. So as much as I like the Guinness head in the draft can, I actually kind of prefer this. It looks a bit more like, a real beer. Okay. Yeah, it is pretty much a golden honey color. I'd even say it borders on sort of a reddish amber. So we'll go right to the aroma now. Yeah, that looks nice. Toasted grains, sort of a honey kind of note coming out of it. Sort of like how you would expect, how you want Boddingtons to smell. Basically that's sort of a toasty, bready, kind of honey flavor, aroma. What you doing, dog? We'll be playing ball in a minute, don't you worry. Yeah, it's like a stronger, basically a stronger aroma, basically a stronger version of Boddingtons, basically. It smells really nice, actually very nice. I quite like that. No real hops in it, and you wouldn't really expect it from this style. This is more of a session bitter, so you're not really expecting a hops dominated note anywhere. So we'll go right to the taste. Cheers. That's not bad. Sweet up front, getting more of that sort of honeyish note, kind of toasty and bready. Lingers on with a bready dryness at the end. Could be a little bit of hops in there, but nothing that really stands out. I think it's more just like a sort of a minimal sort of hops flavor, kind of draws out there, sort of mixes with the toasted malt kind of character. What's the boys? You're a whiny little bitch, aren't you? Huh? It's okay, because a female dog can be called a bitch. Kind of watery and thin. I think that's to be expected with these draft versions, the widget can versions. Every widget beer I've had has been kind of watery and thin. But it's not overly watery. It's still a couple notches above the Boddingtons again. Again, this is sort of like a more flavorful Boddingtons. Basically, the Boddingtons widget version notched up a couple notches, basically. And I like Boddingtons. It's perfectly sessionable. Of course, it has that sort of shaving lotion in a can mixed with lager kind of thing. But in this one, you can definitely tell it's definitely a British session bitter. It's not a great one, but I'd actually get this over Boddingtons if you want a light, highly sessionable British bitter style. This would be a good introduction to that style, actually, I think, because there's nothing here that's going to scare anyone off. Yeah, recommended. Belhaven best. This is the, of course, this is the export version. I have no idea what the actual UK version tastes like. It could be a lot different than this, but for all of us foreigners, we're probably going to get this version. Yeah, I would try this next time you're thinking about picking up a Boddingtons. Grab this instead if you find it. It's actually pretty damn good. You could drink a lot of them in a row. That's it. Cheers.
Pretty girls